Scinta of Thales Trusted Cyber Technology. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining me, Gina.
Happy to be here.
You're talking at this conference about quantum computing. What's the opportunity that the people that are here in the defense community, the intelligence community, NatSec community, what's the opportunity that they have and will have as quantum computing becomes more prominent?
Sure. I think there's two sides of it. There's the advantage of the quantum computing to be able to accelerate analysis and get an answer to a question faster than you might be able to with traditional computing. But there's the threat of quantum computers to breaking PKI that is the other aspect that we have to keep in mind.
Yeah. Is there, I'll ask it a different way. I think there's a perception, at least, that quantum computing is just doing what we're doing now faster or doing more of it. Is there more to it than that? Or is it really that simple, Gina?
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple that it's going to accelerate processing. It's not like everybody's going to have a quantum computer at their desk.
Yes.
It's going to be more accessible through cloud services because it's going to be too expensive and too massive to manage on your own.
Yeah.
And everybody's moving to the cloud anyway, so leveraging it from a cloud service provider is just going to be another part of their business aspect.
You mentioned that potential downside or maybe even dark side of quantum computing. Who needs to do what to avoid that, to make sure that that doesn't happen or that it's mitigated at least to the extent that it can be?
Right. So you really need to start working on it now because although we don't know when there's going to be a quantum computer that's going to be powerful enough to break asymmetric encryption, you need to be ready. And so that's our messaging that we talk to everybody about is preparing. You've got to do inventory of your crypto so that you know where it's at, and then start working with technology partners out in the industry that have solutions that are already implementing, the pre-certified algorithms in their products, so you can start seeing how it might affect your applications and your integrations that leverage that.
Do we have a sense yet of what the long view is in quantum computing? Is it in the national security space? Is it a race the way that a lot of other technological breakthroughs have been over the years, where we're trying to be faster or bigger or whatever than our potential strategic competitors? Or could this be different because of the nature of technology?
The race is on, but it's really with our adversaries, right? Because they're going to leverage it for the bad, not for the good, right? So our government's looking at how they can leverage it for good, but they also need to protect against the threat, right? And so there's other, countries out there that are building quantum computers as well that we don't know how far along they are compared to how far along, somebody like an IBM is. So we have to be aware of that and be prepared so that we can't, we mitigate that risk when it does happen. And there's no end date to that. Right. It's all estimated, right? Yeah. It could be 2027, 2030 are the years that I hear people estimating where there's a computer that's going to be powerful enough to break asymmetric encryption.
How does one know that one is on the right track regarding all of the things that you've described in this conversation that people need to try to stay out in front of?
Well, so I think that inventory of your crypto, working with your technology partners that provide that. We're also participating in a project at the National Cybersecurity Center of Excellence on the migration to post-quantum crypto. And it's a global consortium of technology partners and government as well that are putting together plans for how you can mitigate that risk. There's right now we're working on two different what they call work streams. There's one for the discovery of where your crypto is, and then the second one is interoperability and performance related to how are these more sophisticated algorithms going to perform and affect your applications. And as a matter of fact, those volumes of materials, artifacts, should be coming out soon for comment from NCCOE. So keep an eye on their website because they're really great at posting their artifacts and ask for public comment.
Gina, thanks very much for joining me. It's great to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.